how do I create my personal brand and how is it different from my work? So when I work with brands, and specifically VIPs who are thought leaders, as in they are their brand, we focus on visibility, clout, aka influence, and credibility all at once. And it's just as much about the right audience as it is about the right sentiment and tone that they personally present, and consistently so. So what you do on a daily basis is the work you do, but how you deliver that to help others and the way that you make them feel about it is the thought leadership. That is your brand. And if you can demonstrate that you understand audiences the most, that's what makes you the go-to thought leader for the media, which equals publicity, which grows that visibility, clout, and credibility to your personal brand. Now, most people with a personal brand, where they are their brand, they want to be part of top media, but probably the easiest barrier to entry is to be on the new media circuit, new media being podcasting. And outreach and pitching, it's the same for any of these, but this is where you're likely to be working with a producer or the show creator themselves. And for that, you will need a Media One sheet. And a Media One sheet is a single page of information about your brand, about you as the VIP or product. And it's to give an overview, and it's organized in a simple, visually compelling way to further promote the brand, the VIP or product that you're pitching. Now, if you're ready to start pitching the media and you want to create your own Media One sheet, here's what you should include. You want to include the name of your business or brand. You want to include your company's expertise or tagline. You want to include a paragraph, maybe 2 to 3 sentences, summarizing your brand and positioning with your unique selling proposition. You can also include a second paragraph, another 2 to 3 sentences, focusing on what you can do for the person that you're reaching out to or their audience. I would include 3 to 5 bullets of examples as to how your service or products make the world a better place. I would also include corporate giving. This can be nonprofit, it can be donations, it can be an employee service day. This is always compelling information to provide because companies that do good, while it's more and more a standard practice, they are noteworthy and therefore newsworthy. So they're great stories that media love to pick up on. Include your brand logo, include testimonials, include as seen in. This is where you would want to add logos of where you've been featured, and preferably these are media outlets, but they can be awards or places that you have contributed to as a brand or a thought leader. And then of course your boilerplate, and that is your contact information, your name, email address, phone number, website, social handles. In my experience, Media One sheets are underutilized. Media One sheets are all about showing social proof that you are a go-to expert and thought leader in your space. And if you've ever seen the as seen on anything, that is social proof. And it's a small but significant way to increase the perceived clout that you have. So I add a Media One sheet to all of my pitches, even if the journalist never opens it, never references it, asks me for the same information later. I always include one, which is why we created a tool to allow us to customize them in a way that kept up with the pace of our pitching. And we created a whole training and tools and simple generators for Media One sheets and for each of the types of Media One sheets that I need, from brands to VIPs to products. And you can learn more about that at highgoodnews.com/Media One Ready. And you can also get someone to create a Media One sheet for you on Upwork or Fiverr, or I've seen them on Etsy too. And I've seen them beautifully customized ones. Sometimes they offer them for $250 or sometimes more. And that's usually for one single Media One sheet. If you go this route, be sure to ask for the raw files so that you can make changes later. The price of our Media One Ready with those generators is much lower than that, and you can create unlimited Media One sheets. We also walk you through creating your own unique selling proposition and brand stories and key messages and everything that needs to be included when you get ready to pitch. So you can check that out here, and we'll see you in the next one.